we did something very unusual this morning.
What'd we do?
We did an early edition of the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
So does that mean we have to do 2?
Yep.
Ace Cosby.
What is this, a joke? Are you joking? This is a joke, right? What are you, from a radio station?
What did the horse say when he tripped? I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
Tom loves it. Astounded at how good it is.
Tom got the big eyes.
I have fallen and I can't get it. It's a reference. I love references to classic things in our culture, like I've fallen and I can't.
Life alert.
Do you remember who the lady that fell was?
She wasn't of anyone of any note.
Ida?
No, it was
Clara Pell.
That's it.
Clara?
No, she wasn't. No.
Or was she the lady from
She was
Wendy's?
Where's the beef? Yeah.
Oh, the Where's the Beef lady.
Margot Martindale.
I'm with you, chick.
I've fallen and can't get up was a nobody.
Yeah.
And she's dead.
Don't sound so happy about it.
Okay.
That was my aunt.
All right. Do you have is this an Ace joke? Or is it a Bazooka Joe joke?
or is it a Bodart?
Or is it a Bodart?
Okay, if it's a Bodart, you'll hear this sound. Followed by the turducken. Now, go ahead.
What's Harry? Rules England and loves bananas.
All right, let's think about this for a second.
Harry
rules England and loves bananas. I don't know.
King Harry.
Well,
King Henry VIII.
King Henry VIII.
It's a Bodart.
What's purple and swings from trees? Tarzan of the Grapes. Turducken.
No, I like that Tarzan of the Grapes one.
No.
What do you get? What do you get when you cross 1,000 cars with a grape? Traffic jam.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Oh, come on. That's as good as anything he's ever done.
That one's okay. All right.
You're really delivering these with zero gusto.
Yeah, that's the problem. See, Ace has the delivery.
Is that right?
Yeah. Go do one more.
Are these all Bazooka Joes?
These are all Bazooka Joes. I don't have one more. Okay.
Do you have anything else in sports, or are we done?
Wait a minute. Hey, Mort, can you help Zena with her math? Okay, if you have $5 and Joe gives you $5 and I give you $25, what do you have? Zena says, a new boyfriend.
Oh, gee. Oh, we know she's greedy.
That's acceptable. I was too
She's
busy
a
doing.
gold
I was
digger.
too busy doing the math to see if I could guess it first.
Hey, waiter, your finger's in the soup. It's all right, sir. The soup's not hot.
That's funny.
There you go.
How about that one?
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
That's very good.
Okay, time for the Chick McGee home game.
Okay.
Is this Steve Ballmer or is this Matt Foley?
Okay.
Are you ready? Okay, here we go.
But most of all, I'm pumped.
That's number one.
Okay.
This is number two.
First off, I am 35 years old. I am thrice divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
It's the same voice.
Okay,
Yes.
once again.
I have these notes, but I gotta say, I'm just fired up to be here today.
Wow.
First off, I am 35
It is the same
years
voice.
old. I am thrice divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
Written by Bob Odenkirk.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
God, that's so funny.
Yes, yeah.
As good as anything
classic.
Saturday Night
Or
Live's ever
Chris
done.
Farley.
Yeah, sad, but that Ballmer guy sounds just like. Is he a billionaire from Microsoft
I
or something?
think so. I'm not sure.
Internet dude. Okay, well, he sounds like a jackass.
Yeah.
And so you'd think one of his friends would pull him aside and go, "Look, you got all.
He was
this
a chief
money.
executive officer at Microsoft, yes.
You got all this money. Don't act like a jackass.
No, nobody wants to listen to him.
Be cool. Hey, you bought a bunch of people, okay?
Yeah, exactly. He's buying his team.
Yeah. Didn't he come up with the formula where he took the cents and rounded them off and they all went into his bank account?
Is that it?
Ballmer did that?
Yeah, I think Ballmer did that. Yeah.
I really okay, good. But that's
Or
not
was
sports.
that the
Is this there
plot
more?
to Office Space? I'm not sure. That's sports.
That's sports?
Yep, finally.
You said there was no sports.
I know, here we
solid
are.
hour and 50.
That's amazing.
Thank you very much.
At
Thank
least, wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy?
Far be it from me to change the subject of the morning. A serial pooper is terrorizing a pool in McCobb County, Michigan. According to a notice posted by Buckingham Recreational Facilities Association, the community pool has been closed as a result.
I hope so, yeah.
The association's board president said in a statement that they believe the pooping is being done intentionally, quote, due to the frequency of occurrences over the past week.
Wow. That's called an aqueduct.
Attendance.
Hey, Aquadum.
Aquadum.
Running down his leg.
Pooping on a park bench.
Attendance records, as well as recorded video, are reportedly being reviewed, and local authorities have been informed. They promised the pool will be restored to a safe and sanitary condition.
Hasn't the water in Michigan had enough?
No
Yeah.
kidding.
The Flint thing enough? Now you got some jackass pooping in a public pool.
Just crudding it up.
Crudding it up.
Probably from the high dive when no one's around.
Oh,
Well, it makes a bigger flop.
that an upper decker, technically?
Yeah. Wouldn't you crap from a high dive if given the opportunity?
No.
I got to tell you, I think I would.
I think I would too.
I think I would, yeah.
I think
Every
I would.
guy in this room would do that.
That's a world record we could do.
Yes.
Did you ever do it from a treehouse?
No.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold it. No.
From a treehouse.
Okay.
Time out.
You-
That's too specific. You did that. You did that.
Maybe. God, that was funny.
Trapped out of a tree.
That could be one of those Kohler models.
He's our leader.
The world record,
He's
maybe Jeff
not left fourth grade.
Oskay, comedian Jeff Oskay on our staff,
Yes.
told me that he was talking to a guy who changes light bulbs at the top of those radio towers.
Yeah.
And he said,
No.
it takes the guy 4 hours or something to climb up because you have to be so careful.
Right.
And you're constantly rigging yourself to the ladder. And that if you have to go, he said when they're up there, they just go. And that they will crap from the top of one of those radio towers.
There's a lot of
So
crap
they pull
coming from
their
the top of radio
pants
towers. Right now, if you change the channel, you can actually hear the sound of crap.
That's called the Dave Matthews.
So they pull their pants down while they're at the top of the tower
and just
go.
Yep.
Well,
Boy.
think about it. That
Well,
would
most
be,
of those towers are in the middle of nowhere, so I guess it wouldn't
Sure.
really matter.
Yeah, I mean,
but-
unless you're, the one on the top of the Empire State Building.
Well, of course.
You got the kids down below.
Wow.
You don't yell for you, yell
Look at
two.
that. Is that Brooklyn? Oh, my God.
Or some businessman. Let me get 2 dogs, one with mustard, one with.
Oh, my God. Where did that come from?
Now, we have a new word, new term.
Okay.
Famous on this show for this. We'll be getting some new words from Al Jackson coming up. But we were talking about an unusual situation, an unfortunate situation. I believe it was in somewhere in Michigan. There is a serial pooper on the loose that happens to be apparently defecating in the public pool.
Correct.
Yeah.
And we got into that topic, and Josh mentioned the fact that he heard a show about a radio tower climber.
Yeah.
They have to paint those towers. They've got to get way up high, and it takes forever to get up those towers.
Yeah.
Because you got to latch your harness on and then climb a little.
Wouldn't you
and
skip
latch
breakfast that day?
But apparently, if you're way up there, a 2-hour climb or whatever it is, and you have to go, you just have to let it rip.
Right. Yep.
So,
what if it hits the ladder on the way?
I know. It
You got to go back
Yeah,
through
really.
it.
Yeah.
I assume that's
I mean, because they're like a
Shawshank
like a
You
giant
got to have an
pyramid.
aim. You got to
Yeah,
aim it
yeah.
well.
this is why you take a windsock. So you can
Yes.
you can gauge. But
If there's a swimming pool,
this is
right
from
problem.
this is from a jet named Brian who does this for a living.
Oh.
And Brian, thank you so much for taking the time to write us here. The industry term for pooping while atop a radio tower or a windmill is
Look at it.
a mud falcon.
Mud Falcon?
A
I
mud
think he's
falcon.
trying to say mud falcon.
He's laughing so hard at the term mud falcon.
And falcon is a word he has
can't
trouble
stand
with anyway.
He's grabbing his head. He's doubled over.
It is good.
Mud falcon.
I hope sometime in my life I can use that again. Maybe up high in a tree.
Mud falcon.
You always see them sitting on poles on the side of the road.
Sure.
Oh, falcons? Sure, yeah.
Thank you, Brian. You are now the vice president of the Junior Windbag Society. We certainly appreciate that. Now, I asked Heywood to
You
play
are the wings beneath my.
my ass. Butt, sorry. Mr. Heywood Banks is here with us.
Take the feathers off the chicken first before you eat it.
Heywood about to release a new album, as yet untitled, but featuring some of your favorite Heywood Banks songs from the last couple of years, or 10. And
You could call it Finally.
wow. Yeah, we go. What was the third Boston album that took him like 40 years? What was that one called? Stage 3 or something. Heywood, I thought maybe you could play us one of my favorites, Heywood Banks songs. It's a summertime song.
Sneezing from the pollen, chain caught my shoestring, hit the center bar on my bicycle, and almost lost my bearings. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sunburned on the soles of my feet. A lot of sand where the sun don't shine. Sunburned at the beach, in pain the whole darn night. So much skin peeled off my back, I could make a set of Samsonite. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sand burned on the soles of my feet. A lot of sun where the sand don't shine. Sitting in a cold, wet bathing suit.
This is live.
And mosquitoes and bees and tetanus shots in the dairy air. Something's crawling in the foot of my sleeping bag, and flaming marshmallows in my hair. Drop and roll. Caught a baseball with my face. Potato salad in the sun. Salmonella steps up to the plate. Listeria gets the run. Oh, I love summer. Good old summertime. I got foot sand on the sole of my feet. A lot of sun where the feet don't shine.
It's close.
I got sunburned on the back of my throat.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Tom, why didn't you talk through his intro?
Yeah, that was an intro.
That was a long intro.
You would not have let.
We don't
Pat
do those anymore.
No.
I'm not allowed to do long intros.
Unless Tom comes in. This is instrumental. This is the introduction.
He talks in the middle of my song.
Yeah, he talked in the middle of his song the other day.
Well, it's because he was doing this really funny song. All of a sudden, there's this instrumental
Beautiful
break.
instrumental.
Carlos Santana. Did you get back to Oye Como Va and whatever the hell it was? That was a great song, though.
Thank you.
I think that's one of the. There are certain lyrics that just are so brilliant, and they're the economy of the poetry, if you will. For example, Jethro Tull, sitting on a park bench, or in that one, caught a baseball with my face. It's brilliant. It should be in bronze.
Yeah, Pat.
Are we having a sing-off?
Okay, we'll get a song out of Pat here in a minute. Pat's already had a great one.
Heywood and I wrote a commercial together. We had some fun last summer playing together. It was a blast.
All right.
He's got a great house. My son just loves it. When are we going back to Heywood's?
Oh.
Great time.
Heywood, when are they coming back?
In August.
Maybe.
Was there an incident? Okay, let's get back to. I tell you, I have an idea. We haven't done it yet. Today in history. Let's try to educate the public, and me and you.
Today in history, July 25th, 1946. We take you back to the magical year that Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin hit the stage for their very first show as a comedy team.
Dean.
At Club 500 in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Wow. And they're both gone.
I liked Jerry Lewis's his scent he came out with. You'll never walk cologne.
Oh, yes. That's,
Totally worth it.
Sounds like Tom writes for you.
You and Ace been talking?
Yeah.
You'll never walk alone.
yes.
Wow.
Is good.
So the wheelchair smells good today. Well,
Wheelchair, that's funny.
Oh, boy.
Club 500 still around?
I don't know.
I wonder if it's still there.
Where is it? New Jersey?
In Atlantic City.
Oh, okay. I would guess no, but who knows?
On this date in 1965, Bob Dylan was booed at the Newport Folk Festival while
Rightfully
performing
so.
with an electric guitar.
They showed him.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, we know what kills me about this? Aren't folk music fans supposed to be tolerant? You know, all their songs are about it's the wind and the Mariah and peace
Well, unless
and
you
love.
piss them off.
And Bob Dylan gets up there, the guy that rescues the folk movement, and plugs in, and they get all pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually the way.
Yeah.
Did you have a Bob Dylan tribute?
Well, Bob Dylan at that time of his life was had a lot of performance anxiety.
Oh, really? In the 80s?
Yeah, and he was
This was in the 60s.
liquored up. Liquored
I
up.
thought it said 1985.
65. 60.
Oh, I'm
65.
sorry. I'm sorry.
The 80s were tough, too.
Yeah.
He
Tip
was-
your
yeah.
waitresses, by the way. Go ahead.
But he performed liquored up a lot, so that was the reason for that kind of a sound that we all make fun of. Let's take you back now to the Monterey Pop Festival. You can join along with me, just the same chords. Just go to the C after the second A minor.
Yes, he's got a tune first.
Yeah, don't. What are you doing?
Didn't you hear I Like Summer?
Yeah, these are all just letters.
So this is Bob Dylan just all liquored up. Here we go. Policeman took my license off of me. Whoa. Said I can't use it anymore. Whoa. Says I was drunk, too drunk to see. So now I'm walking to the liquor store. Everybody say,
Walk, walk, walking to the liquor store.
normally people don't sing along with me. Yeah.
Walk, walk, walking to the liquor store.
There is the second verse of God No More Now.
Walk, walk, walking to the liquor store.
Oh, I know. Everybody's going into Axel.
God, I hate that version. Thank you very much.
Everybody on the radio that sings like this needs to cut Bob Dylan a check. I don't care if it's folk or rock or pop or techno. No matter what you're center stage at the arena or some 3-chord hack. If you're singing like your throat is sore, time to cut Bob Dylan a check. And it's a 30 for a 60 for a 73. This don't include vocal polyps or mechanical fees. Now, if you're something else, I can't remember how it goes.
That's great. Cut Bob Dylan check. Thank you very much. But again, they shouldn't be booing at the folk festival. They're supposed to be so tolerant, those people.
Well, that's how it happens. The guy with the coexist bumper sticker will be
Yeah.
cutting you off in traffic.
That's right.
Don't play electric guitar.
By the way,
And flipping you off.
Is there a car out there that has the coexist bumper sticker and no other bumper stickers?
That's rare.
Yeah.
It is rare to see.
They're like tattoos.
Bumper stickers are addictive, aren't they?
You get one, then all of a sudden, then you pull up behind the one guy that, you know, you just, if you're a cop, you're going, probably actionable. He's got the bear, a lot of dead stickers. You know he's riding dirt.
That's probable cause, isn't it? Yeah.